Hi everyone, in this video we're going to talk about the Likert element, which is very similar to the matrix element but with slightly different properties. I've already added one to my frame, but just for your reference, you can access it in the question options menu, and it's this one here. This is also where the matrix element is. So what you get when you add it to the frame is this little object here. You're prompted to name your variable right away because the answer that the participant selects is going to be saved using the name of that variable. So I have my Likert A. We have our normal object properties. Scrolling down, we can see our special properties. Like most elements, you can choose to show or hide the question header, which is right here. You can also choose to show or hide the numbers above the buttons. So let's say you don't want the participant to see that this middle button represents the number 3. You'd like them to be a little bit more subjective, more organic in their decision. You can hide those numbers there. You can also choose to make it required or not, which just means that if they don't answer the question, are they allowed to proceed with the study, or does it have to be answered? You can also choose to balance the label sides, and you can link the order to an array. This just shows an array variable in your data output of what order these options were presented in. You can also choose how many little buttons you'd like. You can just choose numbers from 1 to 5, which is by default, going all the way up to 12. You can choose to change the size of the inner margin, which just changes kind of that look of your object. Finally, you can see the linked variable that your data will be saved in. This is going to look very similar to the matrix element, and I'll link that video here. What's going to happen is in the data output, every Likert element that you've added will have its own column. This is the name that the column will be called, and you will get a number output depending on which of these buttons the participant selected. It's very quick and easy to use, and it is a great addition to your questionnaires. I hope this video was helpful.